What's going on, everybody? Welcome to today's video. It is currently July 15th and we're exactly 13 weeks out from my first ever natural bodybuilding show. If you guys have been watching the channel or following along, we are currently down in Houston, Texas for the month. We got an Airbnb right now. We're cooking up some chicken. We're actually gonna have a little bit of a later workout today. I think we're gonna go to, what's it called? Like Roman Empire Gym this evening. So I'm gonna keep my meals a little bit different. So typically I'll have like my oats around my workout. So I'm actually gonna push my oats later in the day and have chicken breast for my first two meals because I don't need a ton of carbs. But right now, yeah, we're cooking up some chicken. I'll show you guys the first meal. I'll tell you guys through, full day of eating, prep updates, the workout tonight. I think we might be meeting up with Sawyer and Nabil, and then obviously Isaac will be there. But first things first, we need to get a meal in. We need to go get some cardio done, and yeah, see where the day takes us. And here we have our first meal of the day. Very, very basic. We've got 5 ounces of chicken tenderloin. We've got 100 grams of carrots. I'm also gonna pair it with 2 rice cakes on the side. Chocolate, by far the best flavor. And then I'll go over the macros for you guys for this meal because obviously I'm gonna take you guys through my entire full day of eating. We are at 298 calories, 35 grams of carbs, 3 grams of fat, and 35 grams of protein. As I mentioned before, we're gonna save most of our carbs, so our 2 protein meals, to later in the day, pre-workout, so I can have a little bit of a pump when we go to the gym. Typically, if this was an earlier day, when I was working out early in the morning, I would still have this meal, and then I'd have workout proteins, and then another chicken meal, and then my protein kind of pudding at the end of the day. But now instead it's gonna be chicken, proteins, and then pudding at the end of the day. So I'll show you guys all that. Without further ado, I'm gonna dig into this. We're gonna watch some One Piece, then gonna head to the gym for an hour. So right now, if I was at home, I'd probably take Maisie on walks. I would do other things to get my steps in. But right now, I kind of enjoy going to the gym, just being in Alpha Land and watching One Piece on my iPad and walking the treadmill. So that's what we'll probably end up doing today. When Katie gets down here, we'll probably explore, maybe go downtown or walk around like a park, something like that. But right now, we're rocking cardio solo, so might as well enjoy it. So we'll head over to Alpha Land, hop on a treadmill, and watch some anime, and I'll see you guys at the second meal. Also, one thing I recently added to my supplement regimen has been this Hydrate from Transparent Labs. So basically, this is pretty much like a coconut water. It actually has organic freeze-dried coconut water powder. So it's basically an electrolyte formula, as well as calcium, magnesium, sodium, potassium. And the big reason why I added this is because down in Texas, I mean, it is pretty much gets to 100 degrees just about every single day. Where in Cincinnati, I'm only used to maybe like the high 80s, maybe low 90s during the summertime. Where here, I'm pretty sure it's already probably like 89 degrees, and by the time I get later in the day, it's almost 100. So I actually have been adding this in probably twice a day, once in the morning before my cardio, as well as just midday to make sure my hydration levels are up and my performance is not being affected because I'm dehydrated. But I just want to show you guys that, and once again, keep you guys updated on my supplement regimen, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, now we're gonna head to Alpha Land. Probably not gonna film that. I'm literally just gonna go walk on the treadmill and watch anime, so nothing special there. But once I come back, I'll show you guys the rest of the meals throughout the day, as well as Roman Empire. I'm really pumped for that. Obviously, we'll get the full workout in. We're gonna do chest and arms. Hopefully find some new pieces of equipment to use there for the chest and arm workout. Obviously, still very similar workout, maybe just like a slightly different incline machine or a different flat press machine, something like that. And then, yeah, probably do some posing, go over the current prep stats because I am slowly losing weight. We are looking leaner, so I'm really pumped to show you guys the 13-week out progress update, and then maybe even hopefully do some posing or something with like Sawyer and some of those guys. And a new gym is always a cool environment, and I've heard Roman Empire is really, really cool. So yeah, we'll head there with Sawyer, Nabil, Isaac, and I think Nick Peterson as well. Without further ado, I need to go do some cardio. We made it back from cardio and we have our meal number 2. I did 60 minutes on the treadmill, no incline, 3.2 speed. Once again, I want to differentiate between cardio and steps. So for me, I don't actually have cardio goals, I just have a step goal. But for me, sometimes that step goal requires me to go on the treadmill. If I was at home, I was walking Maisie in the morning, afternoon walk with Maisie, running errands, going to the grocery store, I might hit 15,000 steps without even stepping on the treadmill once. But down here in Texas, where I don't really know where to go to walk outside, Katie's not here yet, and I just want to go watch some anime, I just go on the treadmill. But once again, differentiate between steps and cardio, because I think a lot of things that I actually kind of notice with my personal clients is if I assign them a step goal, and we also might add some cardio in there, occasionally that cardio might get double counted as steps. So the steps are separate. The steps are something you should do every single day, regardless of your cardio goal, and then cardio should be on top of that. So let's say your 10,000 steps is right here. If you're gonna do cardio, you might very well be at 15,000 steps. The first 10,000 steps just being your daily step goal, and the next 5,000 steps being your actual cardio if you're to do that on a treadmill. Obviously, if you're doing like a stationary bike, the elliptical, rowing machine, something like that, that cardio probably, I don't think most step counters would count that. But if you're doing the Stairmaster or the treadmill, it's probably gonna count your steps as well. So just make sure you're differentiating, or at least being honest with yourself and your coach, being like, hey, like, I got 10,000 steps, but I also counted that as part of my 30 minutes of cardio that day, something like that. So just make sure you're differentiating that. For me, my goal is strictly 15,000 steps. If it requires me going on a treadmill, I go on a treadmill. If not, I don't do any cardio and I just get my steps in throughout the day. But we have meal number 2 right here. We have 5 more ounces of chicken tenderloin, 200 grams of broccoli. This is just steamed, no seasoning, which is, I know a lot of people say like, oh, don't you add salt, pepper, seasonings on it? Like, I generally like steamed broccoli right now. I know that sounds crazy, but 13 weeks out, I'm enjoying it. And then we have 2 chocolate rice cakes here with 15 grams of peanut butter total, so about 7.5 per. Also, I have never done Amazon pickup before, but I didn't want to get anything delivered to this Airbnb because I'm not exactly sure where the mail goes, or like, I don't want to miss it. So I actually got it delivered to like a, what are they called? Like an Amazon package in a store. And it's honestly so convenient. It is crazy. It literally came in one day. You go up there, you scan a little QR code on your phone and a little door pops up, you grab your Amazon package. And there's one literally a mile away from this Airbnb. So if I need anything while I'm here, I'll definitely be doing that in the future. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead, dig into this meal. I think we're gonna head over to Isaac's to start working on some editing for some videos, reels. And like I said, we'll definitely be working out later. I'm just not sure about exactly meal timing. I might take a meal to Isaac's, or he's close enough where I might come back here, have a meal, relax, and then go meet them at the gym. But we'll kind of play that by ear. I'll show you guys regardless. And cheers to some steamed broccoli. We are back with meal number 3 of the day. We have 2 packets of quick oats, 1 scoop of protein, a little bit of almond milk, and 200 grams of strawberries in here. This is a little bit more watery than I like it. I think I just added a little bit too much almond milk, which is my bad, but hey, sometimes it happens. Regardless, we're gonna eat it. It is 449 calories, 66 grams of carbs, 5 grams of fat, and 38 grams of protein. So I'm gonna down this, probably watch, once again, some YouTube or some One Piece. That's kind of my go-tos right now. But actually, there might be actually Jujutsu Kaisen that just came out. I might find that, see if I can actually log into Crunchyroll on the TV itself. But yeah, otherwise, just went over to Isaac's, whipped out a little bit of editing, doing some reels. So I'm really trying to push a little bit more vertical content. So all my focus really is on YouTube. Like, that's my bread and butter. That's what I truthfully love to make and edit. But if I don't play the game of like Instagram, Reels, TikToks, YouTube Shorts, I'm kind of selling myself short in terms of my overall outreach, that kind of thing. So I'm gonna play around with adding a little bit more Reels, TikToks, and some YouTube Shorts. So if you guys don't follow me on Instagram or TikTok, go ahead, head over there. A lot more content coming. I really appreciate it. Otherwise, we're gonna down this, probably hang out for about an hour, 2 hours, have another thing of protes, my pre-workout protes, and then head to go pick up Isaac, and then head to Roman Empire for the workout. But yeah, I'm really pumped. Obviously, we're having carbs now, more carbs before the workout. But 13 weeks out, really pumped to show you guys a physique update with a nice little pump. And I think hopefully we'll have the video in 4K, so it'll look even better. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna eat this and I'll see you guys at the pre-workout meal. Alrighty, we're making that pre-workout meal, just like you guys have seen before on the channel. We're going with oats, a little bit of almond milk, scoop of protein in there, and then we're also gonna add some peanut butter and a banana. This is the go-to pre-workout meal. Gives me good energy, good vibes, tastes delicious. So it's like a 2-for-1. I get like, I get carbs, so we get a better pump, and then also just like puts me in the mindset of, okay, like we got some food now, we got some good food, we're gonna go train pretty hard. But yeah, we're gonna head to Roman Empire, which is a little bit different of a gym than Alpha Land. So we'll head over there, we got chest and arms. So yeah, we're gonna down this, drive over there, and then also we have an energy drink to try. So we'll go ahead and snag one of those. I'll give you my, my 1-sip review. We got our protein here, macros for this meal. My favorite meal, by the way, comes out to be 668 calories, 83 grams of carbs, 20 grams of fat, 45 grams of protein. We're gonna down this, let this digest for a little bit. How long of a drive? 30 minutes?
Yeah, about 30 minutes. 35, 30.
Okay, 35-minute drive to the gym, which is perfect, because then I'll eat this, let that digest, get to the gym, do a little bit of treadmill walking, because I do need, I think, about 4,000 more steps, and then we'll get into the workout. But yeah, stay tuned for the energy drink review in the car on the way to the gym. Without further ado, I'm going to absolutely devour this and enjoy every last bite. All right, so quick energy drink review. Also, the fact that we're filming on a camera, have that camera for Isaac, this camera for me, it's crazy. We got a lot of cameras. That means content is just gonna be elevate. But we got the, let's see, Monster Energy, was it Ultra Strawberry Dreams? So I found this in the grocery store. I'm a fan of the white Monster, so let's see. Crack that bad boy open. Ooh, I like that. It's subtle. I think most Monsters don't have the carbonation that people will sometimes expect from energy drinks. Like Ghost, grain. Most of the energy drinks have a lot of carbonation, a lot of bite. These are a little bit more subtle. Yeah, very subtle strawberry, not too much flavor. I'm gonna give it an 8-1 just because there's not a ton of flavor. It's definitely good, a little hint of strawberry, but yeah, we're gonna go 8-1 on that. We're gonna finish this as we head to the gym. 104 milligrams of caffeine, straight to the dome. Chest and arms coming your way. Alrighty, made it to Roman Empire. Pretty excited for this one, honestly. I love trying out new gyms. I feel like the energy's always up. I can try out a few new machines. So we got chest, arms. Hopefully we can find a new piece of equipment or machine to try out today. Get a nice little pump and then show you guys what I'm looking like 13 weeks out. that's a wrap on today's workout. Now we're gonna have a little post-workout shake. I would normally have a casein protein like pudding bowl at home, but it is already 11 o'clock, and instead of waiting to get home, I'm just gonna have this now at the gym because I think Sawyer and Nabil are finishing up. But yeah, this comes out to be, let's see, 270 calories, 8 grams of fat, 9 grams of carbs, and 40 grams of protein. So I put that into MyFitnessPal. That brings our day total of 2,090 calories, 233 grams of carbs, 48 grams of fat, and then 202 grams of protein, which is pretty right on par with where I want to be, right over 2,000 calories. And yeah, once again, macros are pretty much on point. I'll actually go over tomorrow, because my camera is, I think, literally at like 5%, something like that. But tomorrow morning, I'll go over Happy Scale, current protocol, any sort of like weight loss changes. You guys saw my posing, all that kind of stuff. So tomorrow morning, I'll go ahead and finish up this video. But yeah, without further ado, I'm gonna down this protein shake and hopefully get in bed by midnight. And it is now the next day, Sunday, July 16th at about, let's see, 11:17 a.m. We end up staying pretty late. I actually left early. I think I stayed till about 12:30 at the gym as they were kind of finishing up filming some content. I think they had to do a shoot for like a powerlifting shoot or something like that. And eventually I think I saw they were at like Denny's like 2:30 a.m., which is absolutely insane. I'm glad I didn't go because I probably would have been tired. I would have had very, very low resistance levels as far as like the willpower to not eat. I probably might have eaten something. So I'm glad I kind of had that protein shake, went home, went to bed. I texted Isaac and he said he is still in bed right now because he didn't get home till like 3:30, which blows my mind that those guys can have a very unique sleep schedule. It's like, what was it? Oh, it's, I mean, just like, no offense to them, but like kids in high school without their parents, they can like stay up as late as they want, they just sleep in. Personally, I am the opposite. I like to, once again, kind of have a full day, get up early, get to bed on time, well, on time, like early-ish, but they just have a different schedule. And for them, I think it's just, right now, that's just what fits their lifestyle, but definitely a bit different for me. I was done with my workout around like 11, did some posing, and then just hung out with them. I was like, okay, I gotta go. Like, I wanna be in bed by like at least 11:30. I didn't get to bed probably until 1, but we slept in a little bit and that's okay. But now we'll jump into the prep update. So a couple things have changed. I guess actually, I'm not sure exactly. No, I think this is my second week. Yeah, so second week at 2,000 calories on the low day, about 190-ish grams of protein, kind of a range, I'd say 180 to 200 grams of protein per day. We are doing that 5 to 6 days a week. Right now, I think I had just 1 refeed this past week and actually only 1 the week before. Yeah, so 6 days low calories, 1 day of high calories, which is 2,650 calories. Once again, a protein range of about 180 to 200, and the carbs go way up. Fats are always between 40 to 50 grams as well. But we are losing weight. I mean, I'll show up, once again, pop up Happy Scale. The app is Happy Scale on the screen now. And we can see, so actually had a new low weigh-in today, which I think is a combination of staying up late and sleeping in, which is why we had the new low weigh-in. But I'm not gonna be too excited about that because my guess is the weight will come back up just because, once again, I stayed up late, had my last meal at like, I think 11, stay up till 1, and then slept in, and that's why my weight's a little bit lower. But we did have a low weigh-in today of 157.6, which is very, very low. Once again, my average is still up a little bit, but we are right at the trend line of 1.2 pounds weight loss per week, 3.2 pounds in the last month, and then 2.7 pounds in the last 16 days. So definitely making progress after that little bit of what we'll call maybe that's a little bit of a slow start at the month of July. We're definitely picking up steam as we go. My guess is being in Houston, obviously working out a lot, moving around a lot, being outside in this kind of health and fitness environment. Honestly, it's just kind of rubbing off on me, and I'm willing to kind of push. And my steps did increase as well. I didn't mention that earlier. So yeah, 5 or 6 low days, 1 or 2 refeed days, and steps are now 15,000 a day. And I think that's been a huge help in decreasing my overall body weight so far. And then we'll go ahead over to the logbook. Yeah, as you guys see, we had quite a bit 160s, and then we've been in the 150s pretty much ever since Wednesday. So 159, 159, 158, 159, 157. So definitely progressing downwards. Average morning weight is still around 158, 159, which is exactly where I want to be as far as the trend line goes. I do think my guess is after I send a check-in on Monday to my coach, he's going to recommend a bigger refeed or maybe multiple refeeds this coming week because we are losing a little bit fast. But honestly, that's not going to be a bad thing because I'm going to Austin, Texas with Isaac, Chana, my girlfriend, to visit my girlfriend's friend and her, not not boyfriend, but like friend. So my guess is I might get a little bit more refeeds. I'll use that in Austin to actually have a meal out with them, because I know I'll probably be eating like breakfast, lunch, and dinner out. I'll probably still prep a little bit, and I'll probably maybe have a dinner or lunch with them. I'll pick like a meal or the other. But an extra refeed day, or the fact that I am losing this fast, would give me the opportunity to maybe have like, I don't know exactly what I'd eat, but I can figure it out. I'll obviously show you guys that. That'll be actually like 12-week out video. So this is 13 weeks out. Next weekend, we're going to Austin. I'll film that for the 12-week out video. So definitely stay tuned for that. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. But yeah, without further ado, things are going really well. Definitely not feeling too tired. Like, honestly, caffeine helps for workouts. I'm definitely really busy throughout the day, so I'm not really thinking about food too much. I'm always either filming, editing, doing client work, working out, driving around, hang out with Isaac. Like, it's really good to be really busy, I think, on prep and in general. I think being busy is quite literally a cheat code, because you're not thinking about your next meal. You don't really think about your hunger too much. You're staying busy, so you're probably moving around and you're not eating. You're actually burning some calories. I don't know. Yes, honestly, it's going really smooth. Once again, 13 weeks out. Probably the more I think about it, I might dip in the 140s, like 148, 149. I'm honestly okay with it at this point. I just want to look as good as I possibly can on stage. I don't care about my weight. It's my first time ever competing. I just want to be as lean as I can, the best conditioned I can, and then from there we'll kind of work on building up the rest of the physique over the next several years. But yeah, without further ado, I'll end things here. If you have any questions or anything you want to know about prep so far, leave them down in the comments below. Otherwise, that's a wrap. 13 weeks out, under 13 weeks out. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. See you guys next time. Peace.